Hi, everybody, welcome back. Well, what shall I say today? But I told you, I told you, I told you. Oh, way. I keep telling people not to make up stories about Harry and Meghan. They are bad enough all on their own. And secondly, do not report on stories unless you are relatively sure it is true, or it could be true, or it is probably true. I've been telling a few people that these outrageous stories, like Kevin Costner went to hide in a toilet to get away from Harry and Meghan, will eventually boomerang and have the exact opposite effect than what we desire. Goodness, I explained this over and over and gave my reasons, but either certain parties do not understand the argument, and yes, they really don't. Or others just don't care. They want those clicks and views, and that is all they care about. But now I have the perfect example of exactly what I have been trying to tell everyone. I told you all, Kevin Costner did not go hide away from Harry and Meghan. At almost 70 and mega famous and mega rich, he certainly did not go hide away from them in a toilet. No, he is an adult. The event was held on his estate. Had he wanted to rid himself of them, he would simply have asked them to leave. Or he would have asked his security or someone from his staff to tell them to go. I even posted a photograph from a subscriber taken with a cell phone over the heads of people to convince you that these stories were absolute nonsense. Yet it fell on deaf ears, and all and sundry ran with the Kevin Costner snubbed them story. The other thing is, Kevin Costner and Meghan and Harry are with the same talent agency, and they are earning money for the same business. Do you really think William Morris Endeavour would have wanted one of their clients to embarrass the other? No, of course not. So, because no one listened and persisted in blowing up all these little stories and fantasies, exactly what I predicted will happen actually happened. I predicted that in order to prove all these stories wrong, Kevin Costner or William Morris Endeavour, or Kevin Costner and William Morris Endeavour, will put something out or do something to prove these stories wrong. And lo and behold, it happened. Kevin Costner, or then his secretary on his instructions, posted on his Instagram page thanking everybody for a good weekend and 1805 event, and posted a photograph of Kevin with Meghan and Harry as the first, or then the main photograph. And you know what, guys? Next, we'll have Harry practicing and playing polo on Kevin's land. Or we'll see them out together having dinner or something. Not because they love each other, but because it is business and PR, and likely at the prompting of William Morris Endeavour. And you know what? We should not get mad, because guess who caused it? Such stories force Meghan Markle and or her PR and agents into doing something to counteract or counterbalance the negativity caused by these fantasies. Yes, look, if one reports on people like Meghan and Harry for years on end, then of course you are going to get things wrong, because often we rely on gossip, and often Megan herself puts out lies and fake stories. But when these stories involve other parties like the Queen or like Kevin Costner, then surely one has to stop and think. Do you think a 68-year-old man like Kevin Costner appreciates people humiliating him by telling BS stories about him hiding in his own toilet in his own yard, making him look and sound ridiculous and childish? Does Kevin Costner like Meghan and Harry? Who knows? And maybe, no, maybe he doesn't. But that is not what all of this is about, is it? I can also tell you that a lot of pressure was put on the Queen due to things Harry and Meghan did and said. But taking all of that into consideration, I can also tell you that some pressure was added to what she already had by some of this ridiculousness. Sad, very, very sad. The other thing is that each time we report on a BS story, we are proving Harry and Meghan right when they point fingers at the toxic social media platforms. Each time we report on a BS story, Harry's accusations of fake stories and lies about them are actually proven to be true. So, guys, I'm not preaching. I have made mistakes. I have said things in videos I wish I didn't. But if someone warns you and even provides you with proof to the contrary, and you still go ahead and post something just because it is salacious or nefarious, and you like the attention it gets you, then I'm afraid you are part of the problem. Now, I've had a few people accusing me of being a little partial to Meghan and Harry lately. And I promise you, it is not the case. Not at all. I still believe they behaved appallingly. I still think and feel that Meghan Markle is not and never will be a suitable member of the royal family. And I still think and feel that Harry acted in a traitorous manner and should lose his titles and position in the line of succession. But I feel and think that we have gone about it the wrong way. And in a way, we have actually diminished ourselves. And maybe that is why we are not being taken seriously. Okay, so that is it. As some of you may know, I am very into the Suzanne Morphew case and has been since the beginning. And now that her remains have been found, I'll likely be riveted and looking out for every possible update I can find. I've done my first videos since the discovery of her remains over on my other channel, Bookworm on the Case. I'm also loading more reading matter over on my website. Like I said, of Kings and Queens is a work in progress, but I'm also loading a completed novel called Rebecoming Amanda Jane. And to date, we've loaded 8 out of the 13 chapters. So you will have the option to download chapter by chapter, or by the end of the week, you will be able to download the entire novel in one go. If, like me, you are a prolific reader and will read anything, including the back of a milk carton, then I'm sure you will find something to keep you occupied for a while on my website. And if you don't, then you will soon, as I have a lot of work I have done over the years and which are floating on discs and memory sticks, and oh boy, I'm working my way through it all. Most of it is being discarded, but some of it will make it to the website. Okay, guys, that's me for today. Dragon Man has done some fabulous AI artwork for me to use in videos this coming week. So I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you. So until the next one, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.